Well, good morning everyone. Thank you for being here. James and for Toula, I'm sure you're very excited about tomorrow. The big day's here, so we're going to get started. We're just going to run through our the way things are going to happen tomorrow when we're here. So for now, I'm going to get Jim. Can you just come? You're going to be standing up here, okay, with me for the whole time as Toula's coming in and joining us. John, can I get you as Jim's right-hand man? You're going to be standing up the back here this whole time. Okay, and then I'm going to just let our guests know to put their phones on silent. You've got your professional photographer here tomorrow taking all the photos, so we don't want people taking the photos at that point in time. And then we're going to, I'm going to ask everyone to please stand as the bridal party comes in, and your lovely bride will walk down the aisle and join us up the front here as well. So as I get people to stand, I'm going to ask Nikita to come in first as you're coming down the aisle here. Beautiful. And then I'm going to get you to just stand back there to my left. Beautiful. And then Toula. Beautiful. And you're going to stand there facing Jim. Okay. Beautiful. So then I'm just going to go and say a few words about welcoming people. It's fantastic to see everybody here. Introduce myself. Welcome your families here. Jim's father and mother, and Toula's father and mother as well. That they're all here, and just say a few words there. Then I'll ask who is going to bring you guys together in marriage today, and your parents will answer. I will, I will.
I will, I will, I will.
Beautiful.
I will.
Perfect. And then I can say to everybody, folks, you may be seated and we'll start the ceremony there. So I'll talk about James being born Dimitri Stavros Petropoulos and changing your name to James Stephen Peters. So there you go. That's all good. And your high school sweethearts, I'll tell a little bit about your backstory. So that would be great. And then I'm going to get your daughter Olivia to come in. And you're going to come up to the front here, and you're just going to come through, and I'm going to get you to read your little part here. Love is patient, love is kind, does not envy, doesn't boast, it's not proud. Okay? Beautiful. So you'll then exit off. Thank you very much, Olivia. And then I'm going to get through a few things about the ceremony, and we're going to get into our legal bits. Okay, so this is where, Nikita, you're going to become very important in this part. So I'm going to say a sentence. Nikita, you're going to repeat it in Greek so that Toula can understand it. Toula is then going to repeat. So I'll get you to communicate this with Toula as well. So Toula's going to, in this instance is my bit. So you're just going to repeat what I say. Okay, and this bit is just you repeating what I say so that Toula understands that by law I can marry you guys and I'm not here just for show. And then we're going to go through some asking. And so I'll say a sentence, Nikita, you'll repeat it to Toula, and in this instance, Toula's response will be, I will. Okay, so if you can communicate that to her in this particular instance. Okay, so you just will tell her your response is, I will. Okay?
Your response will be, I will.
Beautiful, beautiful. No worries. And then I'm going to go, James, your little bit. I'm going to ask you as well, and then I'm going to speak those words, and your response will be, I will as well. And then we'll get into the legal bits, in which case I'll read James's first, but Nikita, I'll get you to repeat everything that I say in this part when I talk about the legal vows. So I'll say, I'll call upon the persons here present, and you will repeat that in Greek so that Toula understands. Then when I get to Toula's bit with the legals, I will say the English, you'll repeat it in Greek so that Toula understands. Toula will repeat it back to you in Greek, and then you'll repeat it to me in English. Mm-hmm. All right, clear?
Yep.
Excellent. We're going to go through this together. Yep. So we won't go through it because it spoils the journey, but if we'll just communicate that through. Then I'll just say that you'll exchange personal vows. You don't need to say anything at that point. And then I'm going to get John to come forward and present the rings. Very good. And you're going to present the rings, and you're just going to pop them here for me. Beautiful. And then, oh, actually, I'm getting the other ones, and I'm talking about the wedding rings being the sign of marriage, and I'm going to talk about the rings, and I'm going to say, I give you this ring as a sign of our marriage. And again, Nikita, you'll speak repeat these particular ones, but I'll prompt you as we go through to actually tell you when you need to say these words. And when it's for Toula's turn to give the ring, we'll let her respond as well. Okay? Whew, rightio. And then once we've done the rings, I'll pronounce you as husband and wife, and you'll then be able to kiss each other as you go through. Smoochy, smoochy. Yeah, there you go. All right. There we go. Then I'll talk about the official proceedings have come to that particular close, but we're going to close it off with the signing of the register here so that people can talk amongst themselves and listen to a bit of music as we go. And the signing table is just behind you there, Jim. So we'll go and sit down here, and we'll get you guys to come with us and be able to sign for us. So I do have a couple of extra forms for you to sign, Nikita. I've got a stat deck for you to sign as a certificate of faithful performance. Then once we've finished our signing, we're going to stand back up, and I'm going to present you guys to our crowd, and you're going to head out and into joy and fun and happiness together as people celebrate with you down the aisle. So I'll say, it's been a pleasure to getting to know you more. Thank you for allowing me to share in this journey, and I wish you never-ending joy. And if you're able to, folks, can you please stand as we welcome Mr. and Mrs. James and for Toula Peters, and you'll walk down the aisle and commence your lives together. Yep. Okay, so let's practice that as we go out.
Yep.
If you're able to, please stand and welcome Mr. and Mrs. James and for Toula Peters. Beautiful. You can hold each other's hand if you like as you go down there. Beautiful, thank you very much. Now, Nikita, I need for Toula to sign a particular form whilst we're here, because she's only just arrived back into the country, so I'm just going to get you to sign this particular form.
Okay, to Toula, we need to sign a form.
Okay, just this one here, please.
Okay.
Just sign in there, please. Thank you. Lovely, well done. Thank you very much for doing that. That is just the notice of marriage. You've already let me know, but it's just for the government, so we can do it.
So it's for the government, it's a notice of marriage.
Beautiful, no worries. Thanks very much.